Hello everybody, my name is Cinnamon Jones and today I'll be teaching you 3 tips about how to fly smoothly. Tip 1. Always use little yaw. Don't make jerky movements. Use more camera tilt and use more roll to create drama. Here we can see a good clip of mine where you can see there's very little yaw. It's using mostly yaw or roll and tilt and camera angle to create drama. Here we can see a bad video of mine. Here we can see a lot of yaw, very little yaw, roll and tilt. I actually had to edit this quite a lot to make it look remotely good. And even then, here we have a unexpected turn. I don't see a reason for that. And it's just very messy and it looks very fast and all of that. Alright, so this one is pretty obvious, but take your time. I see so many videos that are very rushed and it looks so bad. Here's a rushed one. This was mainly raw footage, but some pieces are edited. As we can see, it's very rushed and it's not following all the tips I just said. And I actually almost ran into a tree, and because I didn't take my time to plan out the area. And that's going to lead quite a lot into a little area of this. Plan your area. Make a shot list. Look at where your shot's going to be. Look out for trees, power lines. Always make sure you spend at least a battery looking around where you're going to fly and look at where the interesting spots are, where you might have to avoid or dodge some objects, where you might have to turn it into sport mode. It's just that extra second of repairing. Alright, so here's a bonus one. Here we can go back to this old footage that I just showed you a couple tips ago, and here is of course, the bad roll and the tilt and a lot of yaw and very little camera movement. But another thing that makes it not interesting is it doesn't have a subject. All drone footage should have a subject, whether that be cars, people, rivers, trains, anything. If it's moving, if it's interesting, as long as it's interesting or it's moving enough to create interest. If your footage doesn't have a subject, no one's gonna come in and watch it. And here, even with this YouTube video, if this doesn't have a subject, no one's gonna come and watch it. It's exactly the same with drone footage. If this was shot on the DJI Spark, which arguably is quite old, and it's got some very old technology, a 2-axis gimbal, 1080p, but really, you can still make some very good shots that can outweigh the Mavic. Remember, the equipment doesn't always matter, it's how you fly it and how you get the footage. Continuing on with this tip, I know it's a long one, but anyway, make sure that you're not always moving. You need to have some still shots. Here, I have all moving. There's no stills. There's literally none until the end, which was just a few seconds where I took to stop recording. Sometimes fast-moving shots aren't as exciting as the still-moving shots. Sometimes you just need to hover around a tree and then start recording. Watch the birds fly past. It's very interesting. Trust me. Even just flying over, maybe flying near a train station and then just watching the trains go by, or maybe flying near a city and seeing all the cars go by. It's very interesting sometimes, and it can make up for some bad footage you get by speeding through a shot and all moving. Alright, so that's going to be at the end of this video. Anyway, to recap, Don't make jerky movements, it makes your shot bad. Make sure to plan out your shot. It might make you run into obstacles, or it might save you from wasting many batteries. Take your time and enjoy your drone flying.